So we knew this heavy weather was coming. Said we were going to have up to about 25, 26 knots of wind coming from the north and about a 1 meter swell coming from the south and then the southwest. So with the help of AI, like I said, we decided that this would be the best place to come and ride it out. Of course, you know, the videos never do it quite what it is, but we started with about 27 boats in here last night, and that little Fontaine Peugeot that you see over there came in late and anchored right next to us, and I had set the alarm for 5 o'clock in the morning because I knew that's when it was going to get kind of funky in here. And so I came up, and sure enough, they were probably only about 4 feet away from us. And so we started up the engines, and for 2 hours, till daylight came, we just kind of, kept ourselves over our anchor and away from them until they could move and reposition, which they did over there. Then we had a few boats that slid all the way back there, but they've gone now because there's so much grass in here. It's really hard to find a sandy spot where you're gonna get a good hold. But you can't really see the swell. This is like residual swell. Ooh, look at this guy over here. Yeah. They're being broadsided by the swell, as are we, but cats just take it so much better. Let's see these guys over here now. Anyway, yeah, we started with about 27, I think I counted about 27 boats when we went to bed. And now I don't know, what do we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're down to 13 boats. This guy yesterday, when he came in, I was in the water. And they had set their anchor right over here, not too far from us. But there was, he was behind us, and there was good distance and stuff. But I was snorkeling around, and I saw this big, huge cloud down at the bottom. And so I went to check it out. And sure enough, the guy was dragging. So we kind of helped him anchor in a better place. And they're pretty good over there. This big blue boat over here, he's been slowly dragging towards that monohull over there. I don't know, it's supposed to mellow out now, so I think everybody's holding. We saw a lot of boats flee out there. I don't know where they would go. The whole island right now has either high swell and high winds. You can see we're kind of rocking and rolling a little bit, but it's still tenable for us anyway. We're holding. Our anchor pattern and our anchor alarm is, we're in the same spots, digging a big old black hole in our little app. Oh, look at those guys over there. I'll bet they had to sleep on the sole or on the floor. Anyway, I've seen worse, but we're holding in there. We're doing okay. These guys are diehards. They're gonna go somewhere. And then we also have there's a few people came out on the beach now. And then let's see, over here we got a couple folks. The sun's coming out. Looks like it's going to shape up and be a nice day. Anyway, yeah, one of our easier storms to ride out. Oops, up here comes, can't see it again, but let me see if I can get the, it's coming broadside on us, so we got a little bit of rolly going on here. But, yeah, all in all, a lot easier than many of our anchor watches, storm watches. We're hanging in there. We're doing good. We love the Balearics, and it looks like we're going to stay here for the summer. I mean, you know, not here, but in the Balearics, around and about, running from the weather, as we usually do. All right, aloha.